guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be showing you this NFT investment website. Okay, now so this is an NFT marketplace. So it's a website where users can come in, they can sign up, they can create NFTs, and they can also sell their NFTs. Okay, so now this is a very robust and a very well detailed software, and I'm going to be showing you the front end. I'm going to be showing you the user dashboard, and I'm also going to be showing you the admin dashboard, and then I will show you lastly how to install this software on your own system in less than 30 minutes. Okay, so now I'm going to be showing you how to install this NFT marketplace software in your system in less than 30 minutes. But first, let's check out the dashboard. Let's check out the home page. Let's see how it's done. Now you see, okay, so I'm going to be showing you the front page. Now you see the front page is beautifully and wonderfully done. Okay, you can see there are different NFTs. You can see names. You can see the payment method, the payment currency. You can see current bids. You can see who created it and all that. Okay, so you can see that it's all done. You can see top sellers also. You can see top picks. So the front page is already beautifully designed for you. Now you have your own page and you have your contacts page. Okay, so from your contact page you can see a form to drop, let's say, a message for the admin to get and all that. You get? So you see it's beautifully and wonderfully made, and it is very easy to also edit. Okay, and it's very easy to also edit. But now let's go straight into the user dashboard. Let's see how the user can log in, how the user can create an NFT, how the user can also put their NFT on bid, how the admin gets to oh god. So now let's go straight to the user dashboard. Now you can see you can log in via Google, or you can log in via Facebook, but I'm going to be logging in via email. Login successful. Perfect. But you see, this is my dashboard now. Okay, this is the user dashboard. You can see it has changed. Now I have explore, I have my NFT, I have create, I have my bids, and I have logout also. Now I can also choose to make this light mode or dark mode. Okay, you can see beautifully done. Okay, now so let's go to explore and let's see the NFTs that are currently on the system that one can actually bid for and get. Perfect. Now you see different explore. Now this explore page, this is where all the NFTs that the admin has approved will show up. Okay, so when the user creates an NFT and the admin approves it, it's going to show up on the explore page. So anyone that logs in and comes to the explore page is going to see different NFTs that have been created and set up by different users. Okay, so now we have all this right here. We have categories. You can see different categories. You can see items. You can see on auction or so let's go straight to my NFT. Now my NFT is, these are the NFTs that the user has actually created. Okay, now this particular user has not created any NFT, so I'm going to create an NFT, and then we're going to come back to this page and we're going to see the NFT that we just created. Okay, so I'm going to go to create. Perfect. So I'm going to upload a picture. Let's use this. I'm going to put price, let's say 5. I'm going to call this let's say limited item. Okay, and I'm going to click on meet. Insufficient gas fee, make it deposit. Perfect. Now you see, so a user cannot actually create an NFT without first paying gas fee. Okay, so now the admin gets to set the amounts they want for the gas fee from the admin dashboard. So whatever amounts the admin puts in as the gas fee, that is what the user has to pay. Okay, so now I have to make a deposit first before I can actually do that. So I'm going to come here. I'm going to come to the profile. I'm going to, you see add funds, you can see that my balance is 0. So that's the reason why I do not have enough to pay for gas fee. Okay, so now you can see add funds, you can see withdraw. So let's add funds so we can have something to pay our gas fee with. Okay, so we're going to come down here. So this is the amount I want to add. Let's say 60,000. Now this is the address that the admin puts in from his end. Okay, so the user can easily copy it. Okay, so whatever address the admin puts in from their end, that's what the user gets to copy. Then after I've made my payment, all I have to do is upload my proof of payment. Okay, so I'm going to upload this, and let's say deposit. Perfect. Deposit sent for approval. Okay, so now the admin has to now approve the admin has to approve my deposits. Okay, so while we're waiting, let's go to the admin dashboard and let's try to see. Let's see. So we're going to come to funds management. We're going to see all pending funds. Okay, I see this is the one that I just made 6,000 ETH. Okay, and this is my proof of payment, so I can actually check out the proof of payment, confirm that it's is legit. Then I click on approve. Perfect. I see it has left here. It's now under approved. So if I go to approved, I'm going to see it right here. You see, I'm going to see it right here. So now let's go back to the user side. I see 6,000 ETH. I've got my now I've got money in my account. So now let's go back to creating an NFT, and let's see. So I'm going to use the same picture. I'm just going to fill in the same things I said earlier. Let's see. Perfect. Meeting have been sent for approval. Okay, so it's successful. So now all I have to do is actually wait for the admin to approve my NFT, and once the admin approves my NFT, I'm good to go. Okay, so now let's go to the admin dashboard. Perfect. Now if we go to NFT management, okay, let's go to mint management. We're going to see pending mint. Now scroll down. Now this is the NFT that I just minted from the user dashboard. Okay, so now I can click on approve. Perfect, mint approved. Now I'm going to go to the user dashboard now. We're going to reload this page. Perfect. Now you see this is the NFT that I actually just minted. The admin has approved it. This is I put 5 ETH. This is the name and this is the owner. My name shows up here as the owner. You see, it's actually very, very, very simple, very easy to use, a very easy to use software. Okay, now another thing I want to show is, remember I told you when I create an NFT, it shows up on the explore page for any user to come in and see. Okay, now you see this is the NFT that I just created. So if a different user comes in, registers on the site and logs in, they're going to see the NFT that another user has actually done, that the admin has approved to show up on the explore page. Okay, now you see it's actually very easy to use, it's very easy to set up, and it's also very well detailed. Okay, so it takes into consideration everything that a real NFT marketplace should have. Now you see my bids market. Now this is where all the bids I've made for different NFTs are going to show up. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to the explore page. Let's make a bid for an NFT and let's see how it shows up. Okay, so now let's bid for this. Okay, now this NFT name is man owned by Jason. Bidding price is 5 ETH. Okay, so now let's bid for it. Let's say 4. Bid amounts cannot be less than the price. Okay, so let's go for 7. Your bid has been placed successfully. It is now waiting for approval. Okay, so now the admin has to approve my bid. Now let's go back to the admin dashboard and let us see. Now this is bid management. We're going to go to pending. Perfect. Now we're going to scroll all the way down. You can see Jason man ETH. This is what I just approved. This is what I just bidded for. So I'm going to approve this, and then we're going to go back to the user dashboard. I'm going to go back to the user dashboard. We're going to go to my bids. Let's see. Perfect. You see. Let's see. Now you see, this is the bid. This is the NFT that I just bidded for. Okay, this is the NFT that I just bidded for. Okay guys, now so you see the bid, this is the NFT that I just bidded for, and it has appeared right here under my bids page. Okay, so now if you go to my NFTs now, I'm going to see it there also because I've paid for it and it's mine now. Okay, so you can see I've paid for it and it's mine, and it's going to show up under my own NFT page. Now so that is it for the user dashboard. So up next, I'm going to be showing you how the admin dashboard works. Okay, so this is my admin dashboard. We're going to go back to the dashboard page. And you see, this is the admin dashboard. You see, you have a total of 34 users, total deposit that has been done. You see, you have total withdrawal, total bids, total meets, all bids. Okay, so it's going to be. So now up next, I'm going to be showing you first of all how you can actually set up your website settings. Okay, so once you've gotten your, that's not the most important thing. So now let's just do a quick run through of all the features that the admin dashboard has. Okay, so under user management, you have active users, you have inactive users, you have blocked users. Okay, now this is active users. Now active users has like a list of all the users that have actually verified their KYC and all that. Okay, now I can also decide to block a user. If I block a user, that user cannot log into their account anymore. And I can also delete a user, and I can edit a user also. Okay, so I can edit a user. I can edit a user's account balance. I can also this is the password of the user, this is the email, this is the username, this is the full name. So I can get all the info of that particular user. Okay, so now let's go to NFT management. You can see NFT list. Now this is going to be a list of all the NFTs that are currently on this website. Okay, now this is a list of all the NFTs that are currently on this website. Yeah, now I can also create an NFT as an admin. I can create an NFT as an admin, and it's going to show that the admin created that particular NFT. Okay, so let's see how that looks. Okay, now so let's see NFT create. Now see, the admin can actually create NFTs also. Okay, so we're going to create an NFT from the admin dashboard, and we're going to see how that looks. See, so you can choose the file name, you can put in your choose the file, sorry, you can put in your NFT name, put in description, the item price, the category you're putting it in, the owner. So you see, the admin does not necessarily need to put his name saying, oh, this NFT was created by admin. No, the admin can actually put in somebody's name, anybody's name there, and just say the admin was created, the NFT was created by that person, and then people can bid for it. The admin can also set in a certain amount of bids. So when somebody comes in there, the person will see that this NFT already has like 3 or 4 bids, this NFT already has 10 bids already. You get, so the admin can do all that from his page. Okay, so now up next, we're going to go to meet management. Now I already showed you pending meet. Now this is where you get to approve the NFTs that the users are creating, okay? And then you can also see a list of all the NFTs that you have approved right here. Now I've showed you bid management also. You saw where I approved the bid that I did from the user dashboard. Now you can also see a list of all approved bids, and you can also see a list of all rejected bids also, okay? Now funds management, this is where you get to approve when a user tries to add balance, when a user tries to add funds to the, okay? And I showed you this part also. Now up next we're going to go to approved. Okay, you see approved, this is where you see all the deposit approvals that you have done and also the ones that you have rejected. Then you have withdrawal management. So if a user tries to withdraw, this is where the admin gets to approve the withdrawal from or decline the withdrawal, okay? Now KYC management. Now when a user registers for the first time, they have to set up their KYC. They have to put in their KYC to be able to do anything on the site, okay? Now this is where the admin is now going to be able to approve or reject KYCs that the user puts in, okay? You can see this is a KYC that I have rejected previously, okay? Now let's go. And we have no pending KYC. That's the reason why you saw that place was blank. Now up next, we're going to go to account settings. Now in account settings, this is where the admin gets to set up their password and their username. So once you get yours, you can easily just change your username and your password right from account settings page, okay? Now website settings, this is where the admin gets to put in their website name, put in their website URL, the what's it called, now account setting, this is where the admin gets to put in their site URL, their site name, the email they want to show on the site, the email they are using, the gas fee also. So your gas fee, if it's 2, you put your gas fee there as 2. If it's 0.4, you put your gas fee there as 0.4. And also this system uses SMTP, okay? This system uses SMTP. Now what I mean by this system uses SMTP is that when I create this on my cPanel, when I have this on my cPanel, I have to create a webmail on my cPanel. So let's say I create info@webtext.com.ng, okay? Now this webmail that I have created on my cPanel is what I'm going to use on this part here, so that when people register, when people make deposits and all that, a mail will send to them, okay? So if you know you want mail to send to your users, you want your users to get, like, let's say your deposit has been approved, your withdrawal has been approved, your NFT has been approved, your bid has been approved, your account and all that. So you see all these messages are sent in the background. This is where you set it up from, okay? So now your mail host is your domain name. It's as simple as that. Your mail host is your domain name. Except you're using, there are some cPanels, there are some hosting companies that set their mail host to be different. So except you're using something like Hostinger or whatever, your mail host is your domain name, okay? Now you also have webmail. So that's the webmail that you have created. Now your mail port is 465 and your encryption is SSL, okay? So this is what you put here, right here. Then your password should be the same password that you used when you were creating your webmail, okay? And that is all you need to do. So up next, I've showed you the front page, I've showed you the user dashboard, I've showed you the admin dashboard. So up next, we're going to be going into how to create this website. Now, how to set up this website simply and fast on your own cPanel, okay? Okay guys, so now this is my cPanels on your own cPanel, okay? On your own domain name on your own cPanel, okay? So now this is what you're going to do. First of all, you need to get your domain name and your hosting, okay? So your sites can be available for people everywhere in the world to see, okay? So now you can get your domain name from different hosting companies, okay? You can get your domain name from Namecheap, from Extra Host, you can get your domain name from Whois, you can get your domain name from Hostinger, from anywhere, okay? But now basically me, I use Biz Engine, okay? I use Biz Engine. They are a Nigerian hosting company and they are actually very good. Their server is actually very strong and they don't even take down sites, okay? So you can actually use Biz Engine, and the Biz Engine is actually very compatible with a lot of scripts. So you can actually use Biz Engine for your domain name and hosting, okay? So now that I've gotten my own domain name and hosting, you should get yours also and begin So now the next step I'm going to take is I'm going to show you how to upload this script into your cPanel. Now, yes, this software is going to be made available for you. I'm going to leave a link at the description of this video so you can easily get access to the software. Okay, so now I'm going to go to my file manager. And because this is a tutorial, not an actual site that I'm building, I'm going to be using a subfolder. Okay, I'm going to be using a subfolder. So I'm just going to go into let's go into this. Okay, so I'm going to create a folder, and I'm going to call this folder Access NFT. Okay, and I'm going to create folder. Perfect. Now this is the folder that I just created, and this is the folder that I'm going to be doing all my work in. Okay, now for you, you are going to be getting your domain name and your hosting for a particular website. So you're going to do all your work in your public_html. Okay, you're not using a folder. You're going to move all your files straight into your public_html. Okay, so now the first step is you're going to upload the software right into your cPanel. So I'm going to click on select file, and yes, here you are. Perfect. So now while this file is uploading, you have to ensure that this bar gets to 100% and it shows green. Okay, let it get to 100% and it shows green before you click on this, before you end the upload. Okay, so once it shows green and it's in 100%, perfect, you know your file has uploaded. So now while this is uploading, I'm going to check out a few things to ensure that the server. So while this is uploading, I'm going to go to my SQL. I'm going to create a database that we're going to use for this particular website. Okay, so I'm going to go to my SQL database wizard. Perfect. Now I'm going to call this AXEDB. And I'm going to call this AX root. Okay. And I'm going to put in my password. Okay, so I can actually just generate a password. Okay, so let's use this password. I'm going to do this. Now we're going to use this password in the to configure the website. Okay, so I need to save it somewhere so I do not lose it. So I'm going to open my notepad, and I'm just going to put my password right here. Okay, and I'm going to click on create user. Perfect. Now I'm going to save this also, my username and my DB. Okay, so I'm going to copy it and I'm going to place it right here also. So once my okay, perfect, it has finished uploading. So we're going to come back, we're going to close this page, we're going to reload this page. Perfect. Now we're going to extract. Okay, we're going to extract all the files there. So let's finish up with this. So now I'm going to click on all privileges right here. Okay, I'm going to click on all privileges. I'm going to click on make changes. Perfect. Now I'm going to go to PHP. Now we're going to go to two places. We're going to go to multi-PHP manager. Now, on some cPanels, you see multi-PHP manager. On other cPanels, you see select PHP version. Okay, so whichever one you see, if you see multi-PHP manager, use multi-PHP manager. But if you see select PHP version, that's the one your cPanel has, then use that also. So I'm just going to click on this. Then I'm also going to go to phpMyAdmin so we can upload our SQL file. Okay, I'm also going to show you where you can get your SQL file from. But first, let's be sure that our PHP version is 7.4. Okay, we have to ensure our PHP version is 7.4. So I'm going to make this 7.4. I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to change it to 7.4. Perfect. Perfect. So my PHP version is 7.4. Remember, this is the subdomain that I actually put my this is a subdomain. I actually puts my my folder. I created my folder in. Okay, so I'm going to do 7.4, and then also I'm going to go to my PHP version. This is what we just created. This is the database we just created right here. Okay, and we're going to upload our SQL file. Now this SQL file is what has all the users, the admin, the logins. This SQL file is what carries the backend. Okay, so that is why we need to upload it in the database that we just created. So while that is loading. Let's go back to our site. Perfect. Now you see we have extracted everything in this zip file in here, so I'm just going to delete this zip file. Good. I'm just going to delete that zip file. I'm going to go to my folder. Now I don't want it inside a second folder. I want it just in the folder that I created. Okay, so what am I going to do? I'm going to select all and I'm going to move it. Okay, so I'm just going to move it out into the folder that I created. Now for you, are going to be moving it straight into public_html. Okay, so now I'm just going to move mine to my folder. Perfect. Now you see these are all the files that we're going to be needing for this, and this is the SQL file right here. Okay, this is SQL file, so I'm just going to download this also into my system so I can upload it again. So now that it is downloaded, I can come here and I click on import. Okay, perfect. Now we're going to come here, we're going to click on browse. We're going to select the NFT file that we just created right here. I'm going to click on import. Perfect. Now so this is done. We have all our details right here, and I'm going to come back. I'm going to show you how to change your admin login from your database also, so you can log in for the first time and then you can carry out all your settings from the admin dashboard. Okay, so now up next I'm going to show you how to configure. Now remember, we have uploaded the file but we have not configured it yet. Okay, so if we try to access this, you're going to see it's going to give us an error. So let's see. Perfect. So we're going to come to db.php. Now the only thing that we are changing here is the db name, the db username, and the db password. Okay, remember we created all this and we kept them in our notepad. Okay, so now we're just going to copy it and we're going to place it right here, db name. Perfect. We're going to take the username now. We're going to replace it right here. Perfect. Now the password, we're going to take the password also. I'm going to replace it right here. Now ensure that you are working only within these quotations. Okay, ensure you're working within the quotation. Do not cancel the quotation, do not write code outside the quotation. Just do exactly as you saw me do. Change the database name, the database username, and the password within the quotation so you do not spoil the code. Okay, now I'm going to click on save changes. Always remember to click on save changes, and voila, we are done and we are good to go. Okay, we're done and we're good to go. I'm just going to come to the admin. I'm going to say, you see the username, you see the password, so you can change this username to anything you want to change it to right there. You can change your password to anything you want to change it to also, and then you log in with it. Okay, so just ensure there's no space when you're putting in your username or your password. Now if we load this page, we're going to see, you see, perfect. So we have our total users as this, our total withdrawal, all bids and all that. So as you use this, more persons register, you're going to have more users, you're going to have more deposits, more withdrawals and all that. So now you see this is a very simple to use, very easy to configure, and a very well detailed and robust NFT marketplace system. Okay, it allows the user to bid, it allows the user to create NFTs, to put their NFTs up for bid, allows the user to bid for other people's NFTs also and have the NFTs as their own, allows the user to also withdraw and all that. Okay, so you see it's a very robust, a very well detailed NFT marketplace software. Okay, and if you want to get access to this script, all you have to do is follow the link on the description of this video and I will show you how you can get access to the script. Thank you so much and have a blessed day.